Good morning, class. As we discussed yesterday, I am not here today. Therefore, you are going to watch this video and then work on tonight's homework. Here are the answers to last night's homework. Please notice that it reviewed our rule. So, for instance, I am going to do problem number 31. So if I do problem 31, is b to the 8th, c to the 6th, d to the 5th, times 7, b to the 6th, c squared, d. So again, like I discussed yesterday, I separate it based on bases. So I have 7 times b to the 8th, b to the 6th, c to the 6th, c squared, d to the 5th, d. 7 times 1, which is essentially in front of here, is 7. These have like bases, b, so I keep the base and add the exponents. Like base is c, keep the base, add the exponents. Like base is d, when it doesn't have an exponent, there's an exponent of 1, so I keep the base and add the exponents. So that gives me 7b to the 14th, c to the 8th, d to the 6th. Here are all the other answers. If you have questions on the answers, you may ask me tomorrow. Here are the remainder of answers to your homework. Again, like in 43, when we're raising a product to a power, this is rule we didn't get to review yesterday. What 2g h to the 4th cubed means is that I have 3 of those. So I give that exponent on the outside to everything on the inside. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. G times G times G is G to the 3rd. H to the 4th times H to the 4th times H to the 4th is H to the 12th. So what I can do as a shortcut is I can multiply this 3 on the outside by all the exponents on the inside. So again, I can do that here. So first doing the outermost power to power, that's going to give me a power of 6 by multiplying 3 times 2. Now I apply that to everything. So I have negative 2 to the 6th, g to the 24th, h to the 6th. Negative 2 to the 6th is on my calculator. It's important that you put that negative in parentheses, is positive 64. And then 8 times 64 is 512. G cubed times g to the 24th is g to the 27th. H to the 12th times h to the 6th is h to the 18th. And there is the answer to 57. And here are the last answers. Again, if you have any questions on any of these, please see me. You can ask me during class on Wednesday. Also, please feel free to pause the video as needed. So first, what I wanted to do is I wanted to review the rules we learned yesterday. Multiplying exponents or powers. To find the product of powers with the same base, keep the base and add the exponents. A to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. Keep the base, add the exponents. Product or power of product, that should be an of. To find the power of a product, find the power of each factor and multiply. So again, here where you see I have a, b all to the m, I give the m to every exponent. So here where I have negative 2xy cubed, I'm going to do negative 2 to the 5th because the exponent on negative 2 is 1. So I'm multiplying the 1 times 5. The negative 2 is in parentheses, so remember it stays in parentheses. Then I multiply the 1 on the x times the 5, that's x to the 5th. Multiply the 3 times the 5, that's y to the 15th. Negative 2 to the 5th is 32. It's negative because it's an odd number of powers. X to the 5th, y to the 15th. simplified monomial, each variable base appears exactly once. There are no powers of powers, and all fractions are simplified. Quotient. To divide two powers with the same base, I subtract the exponents. For any non-zero number a and any integers m and p, a to the m over a to the p is a to the m minus p. Power of quotient is just like power of product. To find the power of a quotient, I find the power of the numerator and the power of the denominator. So I give this exponent on the outside of the parentheses, multiplying it by every exponent on the inside. It says b cannot be 0 because I cannot divide by 0. 0 as an exponent, any non-zero number raised to a power of 0 is 1. It does not work with 0. 0 to the 0 is undefined. Negative exponents. For any non-zero number of the negative integer is the reciprocal. So if I have a to the negative n, that is equal to 1 over a to the n. If I have 1 over a to the negative n, that is equal to a to the n. You must always, other than scientific notation, leave answers with positive exponents. So, here, well, try these, pause, and then come back. Hopefully you've done these. So here, these x's have the same base. So I keep the base and subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. The y's have the same base, so I keep the base and subtract. Here, they are all being raised to the power of 5, so that is 3 to the 5th, x to the 20th, because I'm multiplying the exponent on the outside by the exponents on the inside, over 4 to the 5th, y to the 10th. And in this case, I'm actually done. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Here, I'm going to simplify 32 divided by 4 and get 8. These a's have the same base, so negative 8 minus 3 is negative 11. 3 minus negative 6 on the b's is 9. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 2 on the c. So, I cannot have a negative exponent, so I am going to rewrite those with using the reciprocal there. So the a and the c are the only thing with the negative exponent, so they are the only things that move to the denominator. Okay? So, next, and that's actually all there is, I apologize. So now what I want you to do with the rest of your day is I want you to do your homework, which is page 403, numbers 20 through 56, EOE, and 58. Again, if you have questions, you can see me tomorrow.